And we're back. Duff. His name is truly Brad. He is just in denial. Exactly. You know what you should do sometime? Take his best gift on Christmas, but sign it as Brad. Until he opens it.
I'm not gonna give it time to breathe. Beat it straight. Don't take your eyes off him.
Ray.
Avalanche drops. If it gets any closer, if it gets icicle volt. If it gets any closer,
Ever true and undefiled.
Thunderblade.
Grant us wanting to before me the majesty of thy judgment.
These dragons here aren't too tough, actually. Like, they got this rapid hit that they do, but it's probably the most dangerous thing. If they only have 18,000 health, which honestly isn't that much compared to some of the other dragons in the game.
If it gets indignation.
Tempest Gambit. You brought this on yourself.
I'm not sure why Grun just walks around carrying a pot, but maybe she's trying to tell us something. Fortunately, the ice dungeon here isn't that big, so we can get out of here pretty quick.
This'll just take a sec.
Let's try this one.
Beat it strike. Thunderblade.
Gambit.
Negative blade.
Yeah, that was strong.
If it gets any closer,
Let's
if it gets any closer,
play.
final embrace.
What are you looking at, huh?
Oh, Final Embrace is breaking the audio in the game today.
Looks like we're in for
Mason
something.
devices, don't take your eyes off him.
Newman Blade. Sword Ring Van.
Oh no, I'm not saying that like her pot doesn't make sense. It's just funny to see it being used as a weapon.
Again?
At this point, I think Tails is using everything as a weapon. Why is that bear already asleep?
Stone Crush.
A bear came into a fight not ready to fight at all.
What are you up to? Twin Team.
Eruption.
This bear's like, alright, I'm done with this fight. I'm gonna go fight these dudes now.
Oh, this is Loki.
What are you looking at?
Eruption.
That interrupt. Look at this. You brought this on yourself.
Tales of Legendia. You don't think the pot's a thing elsewhere? Like I said, I think one of the other Tales games has a reference to it, but like Berseria or something. Or maybe it was Hysteria. But and that's why I like knew the name. I was like, wait, that sounds really familiar.
Again? Beat it strike. Coil.
Damn, I did like 3,000 damage
Stone
with this dude.
Crush. Final embrace.
Strong stronger. Newman Rising.
Systems up.
Brilliant lance.
Rob, what's your favorite Twilight movie?
Looking for something.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Oh.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Growing stronger. Sword Ring Alpha.
Let's try this one.
Shining Storm Rising. What are you up to?
Aqua laser.
Alright. That's not really a laser.
Something's wrong. Watch out. Don't take your eyes off him.
Shining Storm Rising.
Yeah, Phoenix Strike hits hard.
I would never fall to the likes of you.
Pulls just went up a level too. I thought I was already out. I was not. Will we reach the exit? We reached the exit. Mira, what are you doing? Guys, my mini cat is being a mini cat today. So far, of Tales of Legendia, what I can tell you is, I like the game. I think it deserves a remake. I'm concerned about Norma. We should get back to town. At the very least, a remaster that kind of touches up the combat a little bit and also makes it so that the final part of the game here has voice acting, because it feels kind of bland compared to the rest of the game. Oh, and also touch up the animations on certain spells, like Indignation.
They're fast, so watch yourself. We'll take them out in no time.
Shining Storm!
Beat it, Strike!
Bloody howling.
Beat it, Strike! Indignation! Stone Crush!
Let's try this. Did you want to play?
Amazement.
Absolutely.
Don't take your eyes off it. Final Embrace!
Eagle Rising!
I have to turn my spells back on now.
I have my moments.
I guess I forgot to turn off the ice spell in the ice area, and then I just didn't do it. Which honestly wouldn't be the first time I did something like that, but yeah. I just left it on. Turn Freeze Lancer back on, I suppose. I still require hill anglers. I don't know where to find those. If I need hill anglers, I need Galp and Grand Gates. And then he'll learn some cool spells. I don't think Grun needs anything. Oh wait, she does. She has no black hole. What are we missing? Grand Gates, okay. And Shirley needs Gulp Sharks. I don't know where those are either. Alright, I don't know if I got enough to make anything, but let's go back up and do a bit of some more story and maybe unlock another weapon.
Damn it, we're surrounded! Coil! Coil!
Let's try this game.
Brilliant sounds out of the heavens! Cry havoc with your wrath, lead my enemies to their doom! Landslide!
Maelstrom.
Sovereign Tiger!
That interrupted the heiress. Eat this! Eat this! Look at this!
Shining Storm
A
Rising!
foolish serpent turned in death's sure grasp and read by its teeth of lightning!
I really like
Not
Phoenix
bad.
Strike, by the way.
They had a little fight in them.
It's pretty sick for closing the gap when you need to get there quickly and there's enemies in the way and you still want to do damage. Alright. So, we got some treasure down here, which is pretty cool. No red items for healing our characters yet, but that's fine. Good evening. Oh, you all seem worried. Is something wrong? Alcott, please, have a look at Norma. She's suffering from a very strong poison. Can you make an antidote? This cloth has some of the poison on it. Let me take it back to the hospital and have a look. Thank you. You should get her somewhere where she can rest. How about we take her to a room at the inn? That's a good idea. She's gonna need us to stay in a bed for a while. Never mind taking her to the hospital. Alright, guys, take care of Norma. Chloe and I will head to the hospital. Alright. Let's hurry to the hospital. Okay, so let me get this straight. Chloe is renting a room at the hospital to stay at, like it's an inn. And they're taking Norma to the inn to await treatment from the hospital. What? What? Like how every time we get back to town, we can't actually do anything in the town because it's nighttime. Alright. Did something happen? Oh my. I'll get started at once. I hope she can make an antidote. There's no medicine Father can't make. I'm sure she'll be fine. You trust him with all your heart, don't you? Of course, he's my father. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'm just looking up where I can find Mimi Baker. I find a very specific thing. I apparently missed her a lot. How did it go? You can relax. I've identified the poison. I've got the necessary medicinal herbs on hand. Elsa, the flower pot outside. I need to bring a yellow leaf, right? I'll help too. I feel anxious just standing around. She's gonna be okay, right? I see Chloe's not the only one feeling anxious. Just leave it to me. I prepared the antidote. Take it back with you and have her drink it. That was fast. Yes, Elsa helped me. Thanks, Elsa. I'm glad I could help. She should get better immediately after she takes the antidote, but she won't be out of the woods yet. This poison has a nasty property. It tends to stay in the body for an extended period, and its symptoms return multiple times. Even if her fever and pain are light, she needs to stay in bed. Got it. I'll pass that along. Let's hurry to the inn. Yeah. Let's hurry to the inn. No, wait, dude. The fuck? Guys, I played so much Dragon Quest yesterday. My characters are so freaking strong. And yet I'm not done yet. I still have to do egg hunting to get a specific demon. I need 3 demons, actually. All of them are super rare that people want. I say demon, but I mean monster. Fennel, how'd it go? I've got the antidote. How's Norma? Shirley's with her now. Hurry. Jeremy, did you just hear my... How much more? As far as the main story goes, I'm in the final area, I'm pretty sure. But... there's some post-game stuff I want to beat for my YouTube. She seems to be fairly stable now. Her fever's dropped as well. Guess we can kick back and relax now that the antidote's kicked in. No, not yet. According to Alcott, the symptoms come back again and again. She'll need to take the antidote every time this happens before she's fully cured. In other words, she needs to stay in bed for a while. Well, hopefully she'll be a little more careful from now on. I wonder if Norma will be okay. She was so excited when she set out. Even if her body gets better, I wonder about her heart. Things worked okay this time, but what about the next? I don't figure she can keep on searching. As much as I hate to say it, I agree with Moses. Of course, we don't even know if the Everlight really exists. You said the research organizations on the mainland have already given up on it, right? If it doesn't exist, then it doesn't matter how long she searches for it. She may be obsessed with finding it precisely because people keep saying it doesn't exist. What do you mean? Questing for answers means facing the unknown. If you're not following someone else's path, then you have to make your own. Well, yes, but... Let's put aside the debate about the Everlight's existence for now. What we need to think about is what we should do next. I think we should call off the search. I agree with Jay. I'm sure Norma would have some thoughts of her own after what happened. Don't you think we should respect them? If she was going to stop because people were telling her to, she would have stopped long ago. No matter how much we talk or what conclusion we reach, we can't make Norma's own decision. I'm going to check on her. Norma being careful. Good one, game. Norma finds smallpox instead of the Everlight. Wait, I'll go with you. I mean, she finds a special version of smallpox. It glows while it's on her body. Oh, she fucked up. That's good. Senel. That idiot. She must have gone out the window. I wonder if she heard us talking. This notebook looks like it's seen a lot of use. Shirley, look at this. Oh, okay. This is Valaris. It's full of Valaris. Senel, this is incredible. There are translations written in there too. Are they correct? Senel, these appear to be notes about you. They're not translations at all. Yeah, almost all of them are. Wait a minute. I thought only Fairness could read Valaris. I thought so too. Oh, right now we need to find Norma. We'd better tell the others. Find Norma's notebook. And I'll come back downstairs. She's dead. Oh, she's dead. Norma's missing. Moses is now updated with like 6 different holes. Will, take a look at this. Don't tell me Norma did all this. She understands Rolaris? The research institution on the mainland haven't even deciphered half of this. And yet she got this far just studying on her own? So her reasons for going to the Man-Eating Ruins and the Ice Monument were based on this analysis then. That's how serious she is in her quest for the Everlight. If she had this much evidence, she should have told us about it when we asked her why she felt the way she did. She can hardly keep her mouth shut, and yet she never once said anything about the most important part. Even though she kept it a secret, she's been working really hard this whole time. We're the only ones who can help her. Yeah, Senel's right. First, we need to find Norma. We'll split up and look for her. Okay. Moses, professional headbanger. Well, Norma looks like she's gonna give him for his money. Well, I've done it again. I'm so hopeless. Nothing ever works out the way I want it to. I couldn't disarm a single trap, and I wound up getting seriously hurt. What am I doing anyway? Master, what am I doing? Seriously. Master, Congrats on catching Lickitung, Human's favorite Pokemon. Next to Trubbish. And Mach. Why am I having so much trouble? Norma, settle down. You've got to stay calm when disarming traps. If you can disarm them, then anyone should be able to. What's that supposed to mean? I think I'll try that. I'll try that this way this time. No, not that way. No, not explosives, please. I bet it's this way. That's the way you just came from. Norma, I beg you. I'll apologize for making fun of you all the time. Norma? I'm falling! Ah! Mommy! The Everlight was buried with her master. Turns out he did find it. I guess it must be that way. Wait, stop! Not that way! We just went that way. Norma, are you alright? Norma! Just like I was back then. I haven't improved at all. That's pretty pathetic. My life's an embarrassment, Master. Everlet wasn't in the Ice Monument either. I wonder where it could be. Turns out our Master's not dead. He just sits behind this grave all the time. Master, I'm starting to worry that maybe it doesn't exist after all. I had absolute confidence before, but I just don't know anymore. I just don't know. What should I do? I tried following the same dream you did, Master. I'm not sure I can do it anymore. It's hard to believe. Keep believing. Too hard. I worked hard, didn't I? I tried my best. Can I stop now? I worked really hard. It's okay to stop believing, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure your master didn't teach you that it was wrong to stop believing if you go through all the steps to determine that it's not real. Please, Master, just tell me it's okay. It's too hard for me to keep believing all by myself. If you're tired, give up. There are none who would find fault with you. Would Sven forgive me too? Yes, he surely would. Really? Good. Good. I'm completely worn out. Good night. I shall grant you eternal rest, child. Norma. Oh, I'll never get any better at this. He faked his own death, so he stopped dragging him into traps. Also, Norma never changes her approach to any of this. Did you find her? She ain't anywhere. I hope she didn't leave the city. Norma's not aware of the special characteristics of that poison. She's in danger. It's already been some time since she left the inn. We have to find her quickly. Is something wrong? You seem unsettled. Actually... I see. So that's what this is about. She's always been terrible at disarming traps. Do you have any idea where she might have gone? We've searched the city, but she's nowhere to be found. She probably went to Sven's grave. Just guesses it immediately. The graveyard. That's the one place we haven't looked. The one place in this place you know she has an attachment to for a reason and you don't go there. Alright, to the graveyard. Hurry. Jeremy, did you hear my complaint? Or not complaint, but my rant about where they took Norma? With the poison. Use away from your phone. Okay, so when we get back to town after she was poisoned, they find Alcott and give him the stuff to make the poison. He's like, all right, I'll take this to the hospital to fix it. And then like he's like, she needs to stay in bed though while I create the antidote. And the character's like, okay, we'll take her to the inn. Which A is further away than the hospital, and B, Chloe is staying at the inn or at the hospital, like she's renting a room at the hospital to stay there. And they take Norma to the inn to rest. While she awaits treatment from the hospital. It was baffling. Can I make anything new? I knew we'd be able to make the ice coffin. It's an ice sword. Beautiful sword made from ice crystals. Let's make it. I think that's all we should have the ability to make right now. Abe's wood. I don't want Miss fucking Homer's dad's wood. What the hell would I want that for? Also, why do they keep putting Moses in my party? There we go. We get 11 attack power, and now we have an ice element weapon. Chloe is responsible for several deaths because she is renting a hospital bed instead of a room at the inn. My question is why are they letting her rent a room if they're running out of space in the hospital? I don't want Homer's dad's wood. Hang on a sec. In about 3 minutes or so, I will update that to include the proper game. Because apparently the API has not been updated. I might just need to update the bot now that I think about it. I mean, I have updated it, but I might just need to update it again since then, because it broke again, so maybe that'll fix the issue. Which is strange, because normally the bot gives me some indication that it has an update, but it has not done that. I actually got to create a backup anyway, because, like I said, I'm going to be updating my computer once we're done with Athena. Oh look, she's dead outside this grave. There she is! The black mist has even spread here. Yeah, it looks that way. I saw it too! Those symptoms, it's the poison. Norma, please hold on. Where's the antidote? I've got it. Good, she's breathing easier now. Let's get her back to the inn. Not the hospital. Oh no, Norma shattered. I mean, if she was dead, she could have shat herself. Norma, don't push yourself. Here, lean on me. I'll help you. Whatever. I'm done. What do you mean you're done? Come on, it's just a little more. I'm finished. No, you're not. I'm done looking for the Everlight. Norma, I give up. The Everlight doesn't matter to me anymore. Are you sure about this, Norma? You've worked so hard for it all this time. Nah, not really. You're lying. We saw the notebook in your room. Oh, so now you know, huh? You've been studying Rolara's. We were quite surprised. You managed to understand Rolara's writings by studying entirely on your own. You put tremendous effort into your search for the Everlight, haven't you? More than words can express. I studied so much, even I thought I was crazy. I stayed up night after night thinking about nothing but Relaras. Every time I understood a new word, it made me so happy I could cry. I could feel myself catching up to Master. But it was all a waste. That's not true. No matter how much I study, no matter how accurate my translations are, none of that means anything. And don't tell me you know how I feel. You have no idea. Norma. If the Everlight doesn't exist, then none of it means anything. Norma, if you get excited, the poison will just spread through your system faster. I didn't need to study. I could have just had Cheryl translate everything for me. Didn't you find some meaning in doing it yourself? I could have just had Cheryl translate the writings I found in all those ruins, but I didn't. I didn't. Why do you think I didn't? Because I wanted to do it myself? No way. It's because I was scared. I was scared to learn the answer. I didn't want someone to tell me I was wrong. I was scared. Scared of the truth. I was scared that what I believed in would fall apart. I was scared to find out the Everlight didn't exist. I'm tired. Tired of believing. Tired of struggling. Are you sure, Norma? You won't regret giving up? Positive. I quit. I know you got more in you than that. If you could give up this easily, you'd never have been able to force yourself to decipher Relaris. Are you really sure, Norma? I said I was, didn't I? Then I won't say anything else, but could you honestly continue to live your life without regretting that decision? Could you keep going without regretting today and all the days that led up to it? Could you still look back fondly on all the memories you have? There's nothing worse than regret that makes you want to throw away your past. Leave me alone already! I get insecure sometimes too, you know. Some things can't be forgotten just by goofing around like an idiot. That's surprising to hear Norma say. The fuck's this old man just hanging out here for? Ah, I was wondering what all that commotion was. It seems the monkey is crying. I don't want to hear anything from an old man who chickened out before he even got started. I awoke from my dream before it killed me. It seems I was a lot smarter than that fool Sven. Don't you dare talk about him like that! You've given up on your dream. What could you possibly have to say about Sven? What could you possibly have to say about a man who had absolute faith in his dream? You no longer have the right to talk about him. The Everlight is not something that can be found. It's a fairy tale. Nothing more. It's just a dream. Another yarn spun by an eternal child. I still have his dream. It's not just some yarn. I won't let you call it that. I'll prove it to you. You hear me? Norma, wait! She sure is a handful. Let's go get her, Jay. I'm going to. You're used to dealing with you're used to dealing with her. No, I'm no good at it at all. I came here to stop her, and instead I spurred her on. You did that on purpose. If you acknowledged her accomplishments, she would have given up right here. If you told her, good job, she would have surely chosen to stop and rest her wings. Mind you, I don't think that would have been the best thing for her. I don't want that child to suffer like Sven and I did. Are you talking about your eyes? I met with an accident while exploring some ruins, and my world became one of darkness. And Sven? He never returned from his quest for the Everlight. The reason I came to the Legacy was to take Norma back. But I couldn't seem to find the words to tell her I was worried about her. Before I knew it, we were fighting. That's as much Norma's fault as it is yours. Hey dudes! Merry Christmas! I may have been taken aback by the impression she made on me. I was truly surprised when I met her here. She was exactly like Sven used to be, charging forward, tirelessly chasing her dream. The Norma I know has always been like that. You cannot find the truth if you cannot face danger. I was the one who taught Sven that. Those are good words. And yet I've since grown cautious and lost sight of my path. Losing my vision and growing old have turned me into a coward. Sentinel, Bubbles ain't in town. She must have gone outside. Do you have any ideas? She probably went to the Crystal Forest. How do you know? Sven had come to some kind of conclusion about the Everlight. The last place he headed before he disappeared was the Crystal Forest. That's where we first met Norma, too. She must have been exploring that time as well. She's probably gone there countless times. No matter where else she goes, you can count on her always winding up back there. Alright, we'll head there at once. Please, take care of her for me. Leave it to us. Norma's our friend. Is sick, can barely move. Runs all the way to the Crystal Forest. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's get out of town, save, and then we will take a quick break. But dudes, hello, how are you doing today? What's going on? Did you get anything exciting for Christmas, guys? Oh right, I can't put Norma in the party. I'm gonna put Shirley in the party instead of Moses, because, yeah. Shirley has a heal spell. Alright, we're gonna save our game here, take a quick break, and we'll come right back. I'm gonna update that as well. We need to get to Norma before the poison runs its course. Right, we should hurry to the Crystal Forest. Yeah. Alright, don't go anywhere, guys. We have more Tales of Legendia for you.